Hello and welcome to DC30 and our Mythic Odyssey of Theros, D&D with an ancient Greek twist. I am your Dungeon Master Romeo, and I'm joined in startling new 720p detail by Tamara, Ali, Morse, and Virla, and Violet is working at the moment, but will hopefully join us once she's off of work. I'll get Morse to send her scathing messages if she takes too long.
The usual.
Welcome to episode 130. As we draw ever closer to our epic finale. I'm excited. And I'm excited for what's to come next, for there will be a notably sized hiatus between campaigns 1 and 2, which allows me a second to gather my thoughts, and also is going to give me a second to push out some other kinds of content, like source book stuff that I've been working on, as well as some cool mini, like, EXU style arcs, or maybe like one-shots. We talked a lot at the end of the last session about a few different ideas. We're gonna figure that all out, but rest assured the well of content will not be drying up in the interim. So I'm excited for that. Join our Discord for those details as soon as they become available. Link is in the chat now. That's all I have to say on the matter, unless anybody else has anything they wish to speak to. Then let's kick it off with tonight's episode of our Mythic Odyssey of Theros. And we come back to you now. So, Tempest. Last we left off, you had fought your way to the end of the Bridge of Faragax, at the gate of Faragax, and the Badlands that lay beyond. Your allies creating utter pandemonium in the largest battle upon this narrow corridor, in order to buy you that opening. You were halted momentarily by a familiar foe, an enemy known as the Architect, a returned mage. Or so you thought. Prick. In the process of the battle, a glamour was dropped, and whomst was known only as the Architect revealed themselves as Malgor, a Minotaur mage of otherworldly evil power, and another member of the cult of Typhon. Weirdly enough, this figure allowed you to held back enough so that you were permitted to escape. With a little help from Ikarion, Heliada's father, who charged in and interposed himself and his men between you all and the Architect to buy you as much time as they could. leaving them to this responsibility, you dropped into a manhole, into the underways of the sewers of the bridge of Faragax, of the city of Faragax, discovering a secret passageway that Hilera was familiar with, that led you beneath the ground, through tunnels, and out to a spot at the nearby mountainside. And as you emerge from the secret passageway, upon this ragged patch of earth, near a peak known as Mount Plateus, that is where we come to now. And with the slightly higher altitude, it is still snow, but it's beginning to get heavier. This is the middle of winter, after all.
Can we see any other creatures?
Make a perception
There we are.
check.
Set the tone for the night with a 5 plus 6 for 11.
Nope. Looks
Natural
clear.
20 on perception?
Okay. For a total of
21.
Xanthia, you do see, not near you, not by any stretch, but certainly coming from the same peak. You see a band of returned, maybe 100 strong, marching in unison, descending from the mountain, going to reinforce their brethren. And then, maybe a few minutes later, boom, a dozen or so return that seem to be shepherding these fiendish creatures. These two almost vulture-like fiends with like hands and feet clutching spears, and this warthog-like fiend with sort of like this fat belly and these tiny wings that nonetheless seem to keep it aloft, all being sort of bound and shepherded by these returned handlers. You get the sense that there's like intermittent parties are descending from the mountain to reinforce the main battle.
I think they're coming from there. And I just point in the direction where they emerge from.
You'll see them at this point as she points
Near the
them out to you.
bucket?
It's a slope that's on the same mountain, but like adjacent to the current slope you are on.
How far away are we talking?
Oh, like half a mile.
Half a mile, okay. Are these return... Oh, I turned to Tamara and say, these returned, is there anything funky special about them, or are they just normal, bog-standard bastards?
They have these weird creatures with them that they seem to be bleeding down there. Like more of those fucked up hellish things.
Can you see exactly where they came from, or just the general direction? General direction?
Can I see the exact location where they come from?
Ish. Up. Like the peak of the mountain.
The peak?
Then I think that's where we need to go. Post haste before,
think so,
ideally,
too.
they get to where they're going so that we can kick ass.
Are we
Yeah.
trying to scoot around these things? Or are we
I
going
think
through
that would
them?
be wise.
I mean, boring but wise, correct? I mean, I can't think of any better way to summarize you, Xanthia. Boring yet wise.
Oh, Bacchus.
What?
I love you too.
Is there another route up the mountain beside the route that they're coming down?
You asking me?
Asking Xanthia because Scutinos couldn't see.
I can't really tell from here, but I think if we keep our distance and maybe stick to the outside, we can evade them for at least a little bit longer.
Okay.
DM, using my experience of dealing with the wilderness over the last decade, is there any way that I could scout out the best route possible for either speed, comfort, or both?
I will let you do both. It'll be a higher DC.
I will do a higher DC, please, because my survival is plus 14.
I'll do it.
So that's 14 plus 14, 28.
The best value for speed would be the way that the return are descending from. That is the shallowest slope that basically has the most secure footings. You get the sense that probably was picked for a reason.
Yep.
Allowing those reinforcements to descend quickly and efficiently.
Yep.
When you say comfort, did you mean like without being molested by returned?
Without being molested by returned, without having to do anything dangerous in terms of just finding a path that's not part of that safe route, but, well, the fastest route, but it's at least safe for us.
Safe in terms of climbing ability or safe in terms
safe in terms of everything, you know, all round. Can we get there without with avoiding the gigantic band of marauding assholes and nature itself?
There's a few options actually. The safer they are in terms of avoiding the returned, the more climbing is involved.
Right. I turn to everyone else and say, right, everyone, how spry and strong are you feeling climbing wise?
You know,
Amalia just cracks her shoulder as a response.
Oh, all right. Okay. Cool. Right. And I suggest then I look for the route that will be most demanding climbing wise, but also the fastest.
Not too far from where you guys are, actually. There's basically... So, the reason that the return are coming from a separate section, in part, is because where you guys are, the slope sort of ends, and there's a far more sheer verticality to it. It's... If you've sort of seen those mountain ranges where it's like slope, cliff, and then there's more slope, you're at sort of that sort of section of peak. It is vertical for several hundred feet here.
Oh. Cool.
But you'd skip a lot of potential avenues by which you could encounter returned.
Fair enough. Right. I say we take the straightest line possible, most dangerous, but high risk, high reward. Now's not the time to faff around and be a pussy. Let's go.
yeah,
I'll look.
go wrong. We're
Oh,
so good at.
I'll go
cliffs
last
and
in case
everything.
someone falls.
Or I
Just in
can
case.
I could carry you on my back.
While climbing?
Yeah. You can climb. You can just hang
I
on
c-
my back, and I'll do it.
I mean, okay.
Well, I can't exactly. Well, I couldn't do the big cat lady because she weighs a fuck ton in that armor, and I don't think Hilira or Xanthia would appreciate me being any kind of manhandling because they're in a relationship. So you're the only person I could help, and I'm feeling generous enough to help.
Wait, what? I'd love to.
No, you could. What? Sorry. Would you prefer it if I looked after you, milady?
Well,
Feminism is a two-way street. You can't pick and choose where you get the privilege. Either we are equal or we are not.
I thought we were friends, and friends, help
Yeah.
each other up mountains.
Yes, and friends also help also help the people. That
I
are
guess you
physically
just like
equipped.
Scotty better. That's fine.
I place my hand on Hilira's shoulder and I go, it's okay. We all knew this deep inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at least Scotty doesn't try to guilt me into sleeping with my party members.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
All right.
Hilira, a very heavy iron hand reaches like for your other shoulder and then hoists you onto her back, just wirelessly, and then just starts boom, like with her claws, boom, boom, boom.
I'm a backpack.
Go on, Scotty. We got this.
Yeah, go team. Ugh.
I hoist you up onto my back.
Yeah.
Hang onto my back hair.
I'll kind of assist, well, I'll probably kind of hook with my hooves and I kind of half spider assist with some of the grab. But I'm mainly keeping an eye out in case I see someone falling so I can preemptive cast teleport.
Copy.
Yeah, keep an eye on me, please. You know.
Where's Anthea gone?
Well, this is a straight climb. So athletics checks from everybody who's attempting it. Those who are carrying will have a higher DC, which like it's not terribly higher, but basically it's to account for the fact that those who aren't climbing don't have to roll.
Good. Good thing I have a plus
got
12.
18.
Scotty, could you roll for Amalia, please? I know her modifier. If you just
What? She got a 27.
succeeds. So what was Anthea getting?
18.
Succeeds because you're not carrying anybody.
That's a 10 total.
That fails.
What's Amalia's athletics modifier?
It's just a +4.
Oh, really?
No, it shouldn't be.
Okay.
She's proficient in athletics.
No, she's a plus 11.
Oh, sorry, I just rolled on my athletics. No, she's actually 17.
Okay. That unfortunately still fails because she's carrying someone. So. Would Amalia try to hold on, or would she...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, without question.
Constitution saving throw, then.
Understood.
Ooh.
We are out of her Indomitable, I believe, just in case. I'm double checking. Oh no, she has 3 of those. So I think we've at least used 1. So let's roll and see how it goes. Let's see. Does a dirty 20 cut it?
A dirty 20 will cut it. She will not suffer a point of exhaustion.
Oh, shit.
Give me 2 seconds. I need dice.
Oh, okay, this is dangerous.
We don't like this.
It's basically, if she had powered through that without, like, falling, like, then, like, that's the only way it could have done it. So, but she resisted. She managed to eke out. She will only suffer, basically, as you climb, at a certain point, the rocks give out, and you hang on for dear life. Amalia latches on with a single claw, and you swear you feel her bones creak as she's holding you both up with one arm. And she will basically take... Lemon...
While you're doing that, we didn't cast heal on Amalia last time, did we? Or nothing?
No.
Okay, cool. So the number is correct.
21 points of stretching damage is all I can describe it as. As she basically just like scream, like Tobey Maguire holding the trains, just except it's a lion's roar, and then she, and then keeps climbing. Definitely pulled a muscle. Can you guys hear the snow?
Yes, we can. It's perfect volume.
Okay, I might turn it up slightly on stream then. All right. But you climb these 300-ish feet of cliff face. And you make it to the top, and you immediately feel the difference.
It's fucking windy.
Yep.
Why couldn't we have a druid, you know, control the weather and shit? Ugh.
It's a bit late to change our roster.
Ugh, for fuck's sake. Right, which way,
I would not put it past you, Morse, to put your 20th level in Druid randomly for some reason.
The possibilities. Anyway.
okay, so towards the top of the, what's the vantage point looking like from up here in terms of...
Oh, you can see a lot. Like, you can see, like, the mountain ranges, you see the battle below. You're no way near the mountain's, like, peak, though, necessarily.
Oh, okay.
This is a big mountain.
Okay.
And, to give you an idea, though, it's still... So the snow hasn't fully settled yet. It's still mostly green, yellow, golden hinterland here. But just the altitude alone is giving you very different winds. And sort of like the snowfall is getting heavier. This area probably will, before the day's out, be blanketed in white.
Okay. All right. So which way now? Any ideas? Just keep going straight up, or we sucking our dicks down here?
Not all of us have dicks.
Theoretical dicks.
Okay, I was just trying to let you know.
Okay.
Title of the episode: Theoretical Dicks.
That's the campaign strapline.
Yeah, no,
Theoretical
true.
dicks.
Anyway, we're following. Well, assuming we're following Bocchius up to that point, so going like hopping, like if we've now like on a level plane, I'll hop down and go. Oh, you got us this far, Botch. Do you think same route or?
Okay, so moving forward to get us higher up the mountain, is it the same situation of another gigantic cliff?
Depends which way you go. You can have a look around and try to sort of plan a new route.
I want to plan another route.
Make another perception check first and foremost.
Yeah.
I'll assist. Scotinus will assist because he's also kind of trying to glance to see what's going on. If that's okay.
Advantage. I like
Are
that.
either of you resistant to cold damage?
No.
So, with these winds, I will say disadvantage on the perception check just because it's like it fucking windy.
No,
Oh,
fair.
okay. All right, 30-20 then.
Cool. The assist matters. You can see, so you see it now, Botch, a bit better. It's not so much that all the returned that are coming out are special or have fiends attached to them. You see a regular platoon sort of descending the mountain. But it's like basically different packages sort of reinforcement, different payloads are venturing forth. You can kind of spot where they're coming from, and it's you certainly coming from the other side of the peak. You could get a good bit closer by traveling horizontally for now, although there will be a teensy bit of you'll have to go vertically in a little bit, eventually, but there's a good bit of horizontal you could do first if you wanted.
Right, we can make it even more difficult. We'll go up this bit, or we can go over there, rest up, and then keep going up.
No time to rest.
Let's go then. Let's just keep going. Well, when I say rest, I mean not vertical climbing, but horizontal shit.
All right.
So let's go that way.
I mount Bacchios.
Save that for the epilogue.
And Amalia will offer a lift up for Hilira again as well.
Cool. I assume you're traveling discreetly.
I would be attempting to, yes.
Okay. Group stealth check.
There we go.
Is that including those that are being carried?
No, but those who are carrying will have a higher DC.
17 for Xanthia.
15 for Butch.
Okay.
Hey, you don't have to roll, Scotty. You're
Amalia's
riding me.
disadvantage.
I'm rolling Amalia. Yeah.
Oh, you're
well,
rolling Amalia.
Well, okay. So first roll was on the die was a 5, went down to a 4 with that disadvantage. So a total plus 8 on her stealth. Where did that come from?
She's a
so, yeah, I guess so. Total of 12. Oh.
So that fails. It counts as 2 failures because it's 2 people.
But, I mean, 3 successes basically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So overall.
Overall, a success if you were rolling to succeed. For this, you're rolling for severity of failure.
Uh-oh.
DM should never have to say severity of failure.
So, 2 failures and 3 successes. So 2 failures. Okay. It could have been a lot worse. As you're basically trekking up this cliffside path. Scotty, yes?
Wait a minute. Sorry. Let me just quickly double check to make sure I'm thinking this correctly. As she's struggling, She takes a moment and she uses borrow experience from the armor plate, which means it negates the armor plate. So it goes up to 13.
Still fails.
Okay, fine.
Nice try.
Well, she's going to have an opportunity to recover that soul slot as you're basically trekking up this sort of hillocky, hinterlandy path, getting paler and colder by the moment. All of a sudden, stepping out from behind the rocks, you see 4 returned. These return look a little different. They're dressed in sort of like tattered robes on the top and almost like a priest cassock type skirt that goes to their ankles at the bottom. Bare feet, with like 2 battle axes in each hand. They have these sort of larger, like crested headdresses that are separate from their gold masks, which are a lot more sort of angry looking. And you swear you see multiple candles just melted, fused directly onto their scalps that are lit and burning. I need everybody to roll for initiative.
Yes.
Oh, no. Are we still on each other at this point, or have we been able to get off? Have we successfully climbed?
You've successfully climbed. I'll say you've got a moment to...
Hilira, manners. I know where that's going. Sorry, I talked over your answer, Romeo.
Yes, you have been able to dismount at this point.
Cool. Are we still climbing?
So, at this point, you're walking vertically. So you weren't climbing this whole point. You were basically trekking.
Okay, got you. All right, cool.
All right, I will activate the battle map. And switch to battle cam. Oh, What do you guys think? Do you think, like, you need a battle cam for this one, or is it enough to just, have it in the smaller corner on the main screen?
I think smaller corner's fine, and if you think it develops, then...
Fair enough. Oh god, did I think I might have accidentally shut down. Yep, yes I did. Sorry, I accidentally clicked X instead of, like, minimize. Battle cam, properties, refresh cache of current page. Interact. All right.
This is the best of this.
Appreciate it. Okay. Battle. Going to roll for NPCs. All right. 25 to 20.
20 for Skutinos.
$20 to 15.
17 for Botch.
18 Amalia.
Hilira? Excuse me? I've not heard your name
Hilly,
yet.
what did you do?
You
No!
rolled a natural 1.
For, okay, 15 to 10?
12 for Xanthia.
Okay.
10 for Hilera.
No! I'm
Even with a
faster
nat
than
1.
you.
You get your foot stuck in one of Hilira's straps while trying to disentangle.
Actually, I think that's pretty apt. I'll say that he, like, you know, Scotty, you were like looking out for like shit, but Hilira, you'd gotten quite comfortable riding on Amalia's back, so you were like, oh, are we fighting? Oh, shit.
Hilera's just lost and like, damn, remember that one time I liked Amalia? Good old days. Definitely don't like her anymore.
And yet her fur is so warm and soft.
Exactly.
All right. Let's keep it icy instead of battle music-y for the moment. begin. I will switch the stream to automatic mode. Top of the initiative order, the first Scorched Adjudicator will jump while attempting to land straight onto you, Scotty, and bring the axes down.
As he enters my reach, can I take an attack of opportunity then?
Yes, you can.
Sweet. That is a 28 to hit.
28 does hit.
Wonderful. That's what I like to hear.
You should enjoy this now. And in a couple of weeks' time, when he says 28 misses, we're going to be missing these times.
So that's 16 slashing damage and 2 radiant.
You basically stab him through the gut, and he just grabs the trident and then like pulls it through himself to get closer, and then he will do 2 attacks. He's just gonna make 2 hand axe attacks. First one against you, Scotty. 10.
No.
Second attack, natural 1.
I'm kind of just like, he's on me, and I'm kind of just like,
Yep.
I'm just scrabbling.
Off to a good start. You know what? Let's see if my boss fight dice betray me any more than usual.
I managed to distract him with just like a little friendly poking. I'm glad I did that.
All right, Scotty, it's your turn.
As he misses, does he end in my space, or has he jumped past me, or?
I'll say he's. Sorry, I'm pouring myself a drink. No, it's right here.
Okay. No, I was tempting for more yeet magic, but I don't think that's the aim of the game. So I will dance around him somewhat, so 5, 10, and go for just a Gelio stab. Just gotta spin around and then kind of just try to skewer through the front.
Mm-hmm.
That's a natural 20. Plus
nice.
27 plus 2, so 29 total to hit.
Hits.
For a total of 16 slashing damage and a wisdom saving throw, please.
Come on, boss fight dice.
Natural 1.
Okay, there we go. 13. He is a minus towards wisdom.
Not enough. Disadvantage on the first attack roll made against me until the end of their next turn. So if they go back onto me, they have disadvantage on the first attack.
Okay.
Bonus action. I'm going to inspire Amalia. Again, so as kind of taking the blade. Again, using the horn and kind of hissing into the horn, it kind of gives this weird, resonant hum that fills Amalia's ears, and you can start hearing her blood pumping and gets her antsy and ready to go. And that is my turn. Oh, actually, no, that will be my turn.
All right. Amalia's turn.
Oh, that was helpful. Okay, then Amalia's gonna go in and is going to move 5, 10, so we're kind of just sandwiching this one. Is going to produce an echo where she originally was, to kind of give her an extra, just to protect her over Hilira. She's unequipped Hilira at this point.
Okay.
And we'll just go for a flurry of standard attacks. So that's
You
plus
got
15
it.
to them. 1, 2, 3. Lowest number 9 lowest is 23 to hit.
They all hit.
In fact, actually, no, that's 24 to hit there. Okay. 3d12 plus 21. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. 43 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
Laying into it. How's it looking?
Very hurt, but I need Amalia to make a charisma saving throw.
3 times?
No, just once.
Add a +4.
Do not add a +4 to this.
Why?
It's not technically a saving throw. I'm just using a
It's only-
saving throw to interpret it.
11.
Okay.
As Amalia tears into this creature, she lets out a defiant battle roar. That seems to ring out a little bit and echo across the mountain.
Yeah, that's about her. Her bonus action, she is going to take another attack to see if she can just down this thing.
How? Bonus action?
Bonus action, second. Oh, it's a two-handed weapon, so she can't do that. Ignore that roll then. So her bonus action, she's going to use second wind and regain 1d10 plus 19 hit points because she's still pretty low.
Copy that. It is this Scorched Adjudicator's turn. You watch as these sort of frayed tatters on its back that seem to be crackling as if they've been burnt to rags. It flings them forward as if beating a pair of wings. And these burning cinders, I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Everyone can add a +4.
Is that including the creature?
No.
No, in terms of having to make the saving throw.
Nope.
Okay, dexterity saving. A magical effect?
Not in this. Sure.
Natural.
I really hate how ambiguous that ability is.
It's against spells and other magical effects.
Yeah.
Okay, so dexterity saving throw for
Yep.
Scotinos.
13 for Hilera.
Just fails.
Is that plus the 4?
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
Okay, 15 for Xanthia.
Succeeds.
Using an indomitable for Amalia. You said 14 is a success, so that's a.
Sure, you want to blow all the Indomitable?
She'll have one left.
Okay.
And I've already rolled it, so it's fine. So 22 for
Succeeds.
and 22 for me as well.
Succeeds.
27 for Botch.
Succeeds. Everybody who fails takes 18 points of fire damage as these burning embers almost I don't know if you've ever seen volcanic flash, kind of flash soot that clings and burns your skin. Everybody else takes half that, and that's its turn. Botch, it's your turn.
Excellent. 9 damage for me because awesome. Right. Okay. First things first. I'm going to use my.
Did we take
action-
half? Sorry, if we failed.
Yeah, half.
If we succeeded,
If we
took
succeed,
half.
yes, I
got
took
you.
9.
Cheers.
So as an action, I would like to let loose a powerful war cry. Thank you to my Stalker's Bear Garb.
Cool.
3 people get advantage on their next attacks, which will be Hilera, Xanthia, and Scotinos. Because you guys are here and I want to give you guys some fun stuff. And then as a bonus action, I can make 1 attack action.
Copy that. I'm
weapon
gonna say right now, I'm gonna consider that an automatic failure on the keeping quiet check. That would have been a charisma saving throw.
Yep. So that's a +2, right? Because I'm flanking with.
Correct.
Yep. Okay. Good stuff. Ooh. Wow, that's probably the lowest I've rolled in a really long time. So that's 6 plus 2 plus 15 is. Oh fuck me. 23 to hit.
Hits.
Oh, goody gumdrops. Right, we're going to do one of them, and we're going to do one of them, and we're going to do one of them. Okay, oh, very nice. So that is 6 plus 9 is 15, plus 6 is 21 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
I just want to, almost lazily, just and as an afterthought, just chop this guy's head off, just casually, and, then, and that's my turn.
All right. This Scorched Adjudicator just runs at you and is going to use it's going to try to make one use of Soul Tear against you. You watch as its axe crackles with sort of like this pale green aura. Natural 20.
Oh, goody. You love to see it.
So you take...
All of the damage.
It's not that bad. It's what comes after that's the worst.
Yeah, of course.
Doesn't Amalia have an echo up?
No,
He does not.
because we use the second wind instead, unfortunately. Although I will say, as the reaction, she will also have used her reaction to gain that soul back, so she's back up to 3 when that one died.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Oh, it doesn't cost a reaction anymore. If it says so on the sheet, then I apologize.
Oh, great. Okay, well, she's back to 3. Great, thank you.
Okay, so it's 48, so 9 plus 8 is 17, plus an additional 8 is 25. 20, so 20, 53 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah.
Because it's double the result. It's 48.
Yeah. That's
And I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Ooh, charisma save.
You want to succeed on this because it was a natural 20.
Oh,
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Oh, natural 20 for 21.
25.
25. Oh, plus 4, 25.
Okay. The DC was 14.
Okay.
Because if you'd failed, your hit point total would have been reduced by the amount of damage you took.
Well, thank fuck that's not the case.
There's basically like this astral like crackling, like this blue aura finds purchase and just seems to like slightly sway. You see a small amount of your guts come out, Bosch, before you like hastily force them back in. As the strike finds more purchase than you anticipated. Xanthia, it's your turn.
I'm gonna just move a little bit to get behind that fucker. So I'm flanking with Bakios, and I'm gonna hit him right in the back. Okay. I have advantage on my first attack, right, Bakios?
Yeah, yeah, you do have, yeah, on the first attack, yeah, you absolutely do.
Oh, great. That's 21 to hit.
21 hits.
For 15 slashing and 7 radiant.
15, so 23.
Then second attack is a 31 to hit.
Yeah.
For 20 slashing and 4 radiant, so 24 total. And bonus action bonk. Oh, forgot to get my D4. That's dirty 20 to hit.
Hits.
For 12 bonk and 7 radiant, so 19.
I swear to God, we need to make a t-shirt of Xanthia saying bonk, go to horny jail. How much was it again? Sorry, total the damage?
19 was the last one.
Oh. Not looking good.
Okay, and I'm just gonna, can I move a little bit more after my attack, or no?
Yeah.
Okay, because in that case, I'm just gonna go here just to get like in between the other returned and Hilera, just in case.
That's fine.
That will be my turn.
Xanthia, charisma saving throw, please. Basically, it's just how I'm interpreting you trying to be quiet.
That is a 31.
Succeeds. So you just, with your lips held shut, you just silently slash into this creature which is good. You guys are at 2 failures on the keeping quiet check. Hilira, it's your turn.
Okay. This is hard, choosing between what spell to use and not choosing your big spells. I'm just going to guiding bolt the guy that hasn't been damaged yet.
Okay.
The one at the top.
Sure, make an attack roll.
Just, first level, I guess?
Fine.
That is, 22.
22 does hit.
Okay, so that is 4d6. Where are the rest of my d6s? I've lost a d6. I don't know where it's gone. Okay, so that's really good. That's 22 points of radiant damage.
Damn. You hear in your head, I will tear you apart.
Oh my god, slay. He hears back in his head. And then...
I shall.
Okay. I think these guys are nice, you guys. I've been having a really nice chat with them. With that said, I'm gonna just move here, I guess? Yeah. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. It is that adjudicator's turn. About here. And
Attack of opportunity.
is it? Oh yeah, it's been your turn. So okay, go ahead and make.
Wow, that's not that good. Does an 18 hit?
It does.
That was a 2 on the die.
Nice.
Don't worry. Your
17
time will come.
slashing and 7 radiant for 24 total.
Try as you might. Sorry, how much total? 22?
24.
Okay. It's still alive as it basically just tanks the shredding of its shoulder and will try to use Soul Rend on Hilira. And like this axe begins to wail with like lost spirits. 17?
No.
Lucky. Scotty, your turn.
Okay. We're going to just continue to keep this going. Skutinos is going to stay where he is, but he's going to throw. He's going to cast Blood Boil at the creature on the far south of the map. Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. 16.
Fails. Are they immune to poison?
Me double check
Are they
something.
immune to the poison condition?
Yes.
Okay.
All returned are, I believe. Let me double check.
That's fine. So if it's not, then it has disadvantage of saving throws and its speed reduced
Yeah,
by half.
yeah.
If it is, then they're fine. But it still takes 1d4 necrotic damage.
Okay.
1 point of necrotic damage from Skutinos. And I will back it up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, so I can see if anything else is coming from this route.
Okay, make a... you don't see anything at this time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Amalia's turn.
Okay, bonus action. First things first, she's going to utilize one of the souls that she has in her possession to regain hit points by consuming the soul. I've just rolled them separately, but that's an 8. And that's an 8, so she regains 16 hit points. Happy days.
Okay.
I can't do math, so that brings her to 145.
Does this count as a spell that restores hit points?
It is an effect. It is a property from a magical artifact.
I will say no then, which is lucky for her. Okay, anything else?
Yes, she's
Yeah,
gonna go in and she's gonna start off 5, 10, 15 and hack at this one again. I'm going to do them separate because I don't know whether or not they're all going to die, but we're going to start off with first attack for 9+. That for plenty, 24 to hit.
Okay, yeah, 24 definitely hits.
8 points of slashing damage.
Damn.
Is it still up?
It is.
Again. Tons more to hit. 18 plus plenty. And that is 13 points of slashing damage.
Still up, but barely.
And then third attack. Again, 20 something to hit.
Hits.
16 points of slashing damage.
She straight up bisects it from collarbone to hip.
And she
Charisma saving
regains
throws.
this. Yeah, she'll do that. She also regains the soul that she's just expended. So she's going to try and use these as health potions, these creatures, where she can. Charisma saving throw.
Remember the +4.
Natural 20 plus plenty. Well, not
She
plus
is
plenty, plus
able
25
to do
total.
this silently and discreetly, which is good. You guys are teetering a bit.
That's her.
It is.
Actually, sorry, no. I'll let me just finish the movement, actually. 20, 25, 30, 35, so she's on the other side of this creature as well, to give flanking benefits.
This Scorched Adjudicator does get his ability back, so dexterity saving throw from everybody again, please. As he just releases a heat wave.
Everyone except for Scotty can add a +4.
24 for Bocchius.
Succeeds.
12.
Fails.
15.
Succeeds.
Oh, Hilly.
My dice are betraying me.
Also a 12 for Amalia. I won't use the last indomitable.
6.
And 24 for
9.
Skatinos.
24 succeeds. 15, 19 points of fire damage for those who fail. 8 for those who succeed.
Ouch.
That's its turn. Botch, it's your turn.
Okay, good stuff. I'm going to head this fucker off. I'm going to run over here, and I'm going to make an attack roll at it. That's ooh, oh god, that's the worst I've rolled in ages. Dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 succeeds.
Good stuff. We'd love to see that. That's arse. That's 14 points of damage total.
You got it.
And second attack is a 23 to hit.
23 does hit.
So that will be 8 plus 9 is 17 more points of damage. And I'm going to use my bonus action for 2-weapon fighting. That's much better. 27 definitely hits.
Yep.
And that will be 19 more points of damage.
Charisma saving throw.
3.
As you can't help yourself as you bury your sword into this creature's shoulder. You are an Akroan warrior. You have pride.
Hell yeah.
And that pride is very audible.
Oh yeah.
Scotty, you see a very long shadow looming. Not long after that cry is belted out.
Does it look like just an individual creature or a wall of creatures?
It looks individual. It's very long and thin, and it's coming from the top of the barricade.
Copy that.
Xanthia, it's your turn.
Okay, quick question. Could you like show me where the part of the cliff ends that you can stand on? Like, at which point does it just go into drop off, basically?
Oh, so around here, if you can see sort of
Yeah.
where I'm tracing, that's where it stops being perfectly horizontal. The next bit is kind of like a 45-degree angle that you could, like, you would not immediately fall. You would like scrape and stumble, but would have a chance of recovering yourself. Then it is a sheer drop.
Okay. Because I was kind of hoping that it just dropped off after here right away.
It does drop, but not without any opportunity to save yourself. So hey, just throw really, really hard.
Okay, so I think I'm just gonna take a strike at him first, like regular attack. That's 25 to hit.
25 does hit.
20 slashing and 1 radiant, 21.
Not looking good.
And second attack, that's an 18 plus 16 million to hit.
Yep.
That's 18 slashing and 6 radiant for 24 total.
Just enough, and this one you just flat end of the trident, just crack his skull, and he does not rise.
Cool. Do I do anything else? I'm just gonna move closer to Bacchios to provide some moral support.
You're doing great, Bacchios.
Thanks.
All right, Helida, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to do first level guiding bolt again at the only living guy.
Make an attack roll.
Okay.
There's 2 living guys.
One right.
No, there's 1. I apologize.
Foreshadowing.
Ooh.
Oh no, the thing that's coming is not a guy.
15 to hit.
15 does hit.
Yay. My dice are all betraying me. I don't know what's going on with
Why was
them.
Xanthia breakdancing for a second there? Just kind of rotating.
1,
So
2,
funny that you can do that.
4.
You spin me right round, baby, right round.
12 points of radiant damage. Not as good as the last one. And the next attack has advantage.
All right. At the top of combat, Scotty. It's almost like quiet as a whisper, but these faint footsteps as the shadow just behind the edge of the cliff face looms round. And you see a very slender, black-skinned creature with shadows seeping off of it. These horns that turn around like ram horns. This like very gaunt, thin face that doesn't seem to have any features. Except for these piercing blue eyes of energy. Its legs, almost satyr-like in terms of like these, they seem to come down into these long, thin, gaunt hooves as it just strides forwards. Come to me. Come to me. Come to me.
We have some problems, and don't know how to describe it.
You should see it on the map now.
Oh boy.
Roll an Arcana check, anybody who wants to.
I'm gonna throw it just to
for the
see.
shits and giggles,
Yeah.
'cause it's a plus
Here we go.
zero.
Here we go. Here we go.
Fine.
Oh, 23.
12. 17.
Like I'm thinking, like Scotinus is thinking, a shadow-esque creature for obvious reasons.
The underworld. Scotty, it clicks to you. The underworld is a place of death, anathema to all living things. The very essence of this place is corruption itself. And when a returned escapes the underworld, they leave their essence behind. This is known as an eidolon, their personality. Eidolons can vary in demeanor and personality. Some are benevolent, some are malicious. An eidolon particularly riddled by fear and hatred can over time mutate and metastasize into what's known as a Nightwalker. Just gonna add him to the initiative order.
I bust out an electric guitar. All right.
Okay.
How far did he seem to move in that space of time?
It seemed to like 40 feet or so.
Okay, it's not outrunning pace. Okay, fine.
All right, Scotty, it's your turn.
Great stuff. If everyone isn't already apparent to it, I point over and go, big shadow thing. Not good. Probably gonna make us scared of stuff, maybe. Or it's scared. Either way, and I'm good.
Stay close.
Well, the food was good, so we might be okay. For some reason, I'm built very poorly for things that don't have blood. So I will. I will try. I'm going to throw a bardic inspiration into Xanthia now as my bonus action, and as my action, oh god. Okay, fine. I can't think I can do anything against that just yet. We'll wait until it gets into combat. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Stab it in the butt. This little creature here. 21 to hit.
Who are you stabbing in the butt? Oh, yes.
Yeah, small thing. I haven't got to the other guy yet. Oh god, 3 points of stabby stab damage.
Ow!
I don't, as I've hit it, because of the mobile feat, I don't provoke attacks of opportunity as I back away another 5 feet.
Alrighty.
And that's my turn.
Cool. Next up, it is Amalia's turn.
Cool. Another bonus action to swallow a soul to regain more hit points. For another 11 hit points, that brings her back to 137. And then she is going to see the thing go. and see it's taking its time to get here, but we'll wants to deal with this thing first before anything else. So we'll use 35 feet of movement to get there. Oh, she can get to 45, so she will. Oh wait, that was me. She's going to attack me. That was bad. 35, 40 to get behind. Don't attack me.
I'm sorry, but you look like a bad guy. I hope you know this by now.
This is valid. Okay, 3 strikes. The lowest is 22.
They all hit.
Okay. 37 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, she just and just butchers this creature.
She regains that soul and comes back up to 3.
Cool. Botch, it's your turn.
Excellent. As a non-arcane person, would I have any awareness of this creature to the very north of the map, that it's here, that it's coming, what?
Oh, you see it.
Oh, how big is it?
The size of a storm giant.
And these things in the road here, are those actual defenses?
Yeah, those are barricades.
Oh, wonderful. Then I'm going to basically go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Just impale
40,
yourself.
And then rush 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And hold here. And just, wait for him to come.
All right. Are you holding an action or was that the dash?
That was the dash.
Okay, cool. Xanthia, your turn.
Oh god, I'm not prepared. I just saw the guy for the first time.
For those of you taking notes, yes, this is a night walker from the Monster Handbook.
Okay,
Morse immediately looking it up.
No, I'm actually getting some. I have some Nightwalker music playing on YouTube in the background. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit at all.
I'm gonna follow my good pal Bakios, I think, and also take the dash action. 5, 10, 20. No, hold. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 feet. I don't think I have anything I want to do for my bonus action, so that would be it.
All right. Hilira, your turn.
Oh my gods. How high are these barricades?
About 6 feet tall.
Okay, so taller than the. Okay.
So the spikes are about 10 feet tall. Like counting the spikes, like they're about 10 feet tall.
I don't know what I was gonna do with that information. I just wanted to know. I was just curious. Jeez Louise, I think I'm just gonna move towards my pals.
Okay.
And then, as my action... Wait, can I do that as a bonus action, or does it have to be an action for me? I'm going to use my action to hide. Why not? I'm going to try and hide.
Make a stealth check.
I'm going to try with the only dice I trust. Natural 18 plus 4, so 22.
Okay. Best as you can tell, you are quite hidden.
Okie dokie.
All right.
That is my turn.
It is the Nightwalker's turn. It will just raise up its hooves, coming off of the ground, and levitate and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It is first going to... It sizes you both up. But you're slightly more in front. It is going to try to use Finger of Doom against you. I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, Wisdom saving throw. Oh, well, bugger me sideways.
4 Add a +4. Don't forget your +4.
Ooh, +4 is that +21.
Just succeeds.
Very good.
You do not take 60-12 necrotic damage, and you are not paralyzed.
Just to remind everyone, Hero's Feast gives you advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Oh.
Okay.
Well,
It will then, sort of seeing this holy aura that's like this like scalding waves of steam that are buffeting Botch, will use enervating focus on you, Xanthi, and it sort of like switches fingers, so it's like its middle finger is pointing at you, and like this black beam. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm pretty good at those. That would be a 30.
Oof. Oh, sorry, I need to quickly roll to hit. Yes, it does hit. Okay. So your hit point is not reduced by the amount of damage you're about to take.
Oh, shit.
Um, 12, 17, 20, 22, 28 points of necrotic damage.
20.
Jesus, guys.
Okay.
We're not even at the final end boss, and we're getting consumed.
But that is its turn. Scotty, it's your turn.
Okay. How did that look? Did it look like a spell, or do it just like do it of its own thing?
It just seemed to do it of its own thing. It shot this beam and hit Xanthi, and you swear you saw like some of her scales like decompose and rot away.
Fuck. We're gonna have to throw magic at this thing, haven't we? Oh, okay. Okay. Do we want to keep it far away, or do we want to get close up to it? What would we prefer, do we think? By the way, while I'm deciding, I'm going to move myself anyway.
I want to get close up to it no matter what, because that's where I do some good shit.
I will tell you, its two attacks it did seem to be ranged, because it fired beams from its fingers.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, I'm going to... Oh god, I don't want to throw magic at this fucker, but I think I might have to. Hemokinesis won't do anything. What bright decision was it to get rid of all my things? Right, okay, I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna struggle with this one, I think, against these, so I'm gonna go... I think I'm gonna hold my position where I am. I'll take the dodge action as Katinos, because he's not really got much that he can do against this thing.
Copy that. How about Amalia?
Kitty want to go ham, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 25, 40, 45, and we'll throw 2 bonus action, actually, because that was a dash. We'll summon an echo 30 feet away. So can throw an echo
2
next
if
to the
you
creature.
want.
Yeah, good point. Yes, we'll do that. I think there has to be 30. I think they have to kind of be this side because we're at the distance of the range there. But Amalia's working to the tune that they're shadow things, so will seem as just as real as normal things because it's a shadow thing. So,
that does sound like logic Amalia would employ.
Yeah. I could burn an action surge, but I'm really reluctant to do that at this stage, so I'm going to hold it there.
Very well. Botch, it's your turn.
Good. Right. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and then I'm gonna attack this thing with my Miras.
Sorry, tap the mic.
Oh, good lord! Yes, that's please. That's a that's a 32 to hit.
Does hit.
Thank you. First attack is very nice, nearly max damage. That's what that's 9 is 21 points of damage. And I would like to use my bonus. I'm aiming to hit this guy's face, and then as the attack hits, I'm going to use my bonus action to pull myself in. So I'm basically feet on its chest, and then just attacking this thing with one hand, with one thing still in it. So I'm basically on his body, and then the second attack.
And like the light of Nimira seems to cut through its shadowy essence.
Nice. Ooh. And yeah, I'm going to go for another attack. Yeah, that's even better. Yeah, that's a 33 to hit.
33 does hit.
Just about. That's 19 more points of damage.
Okay.
And that's where I'm ending my turn, just resting on this guy, just both Nimiras in this thing's flesh, just looking at it in the eyes.
Xanthia, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move up 30 feet, and I'm gonna throw Sacred Flame at him. See how he likes that.
Dex save, yeah?
throw. Yes.
It's not a proficient, but it is good at those. It's got a high dex. 18.
Just succeeds. So yeah, no damage. I'm gonna do bonus action. No. Okay, that's it.
Okie dokie. Hilira, it's your turn.
Okie dokie, let me just see where I can move. So that's 20. 20, that's 45. So I'm going to move the wiggle around for 45 feet. Yeah. And end up there. And then I'm going to do what? What am I actually going to do?
I'm walking away from the trouble in my life. That might be a bit like, that might like predate some of you young'uns.
It's far better. I've been humming Nightwalker, Midnight Detective. Since the start, which has been good.
No, I'm not gonna do the thing I planned. Damn. Okay, then I'm just gonna try and Sacred Flame him.
Alright.
So he needs to make a dex save.
Ooh, 15.
Fails. So that is 48. Need another d8. Okay, that's 6, and 6 is 12, plus 6 is 18, is 21 points. 21 plus 5, 26 points of radiant damage.
Like this golden light. Incende! As the light erupts.
That was 45. So then I'm just going to move back 10 feet. Oh, I can't move myself anymore.
Not sure why that is, but I'll do that for you.
Thank you, and that's my turn.
Cool. Nightwalker's turn. It gets its Finger of Doom ability back, and it is targeting you, Hilira. Wisdom saving throw.
Advantage because of Hero's Feast.
Thank you. Okay. That's cocked. Yeah, that was cocked. That's better. 19 plus 11 is 31.
succeeds. You steel yourself against it, and then it just moves its finger again and enervating focus against you. Does a better 27 to hit.
Yeah.
You take 12, 14, 21, 22 points of 28 points of necrotic damage. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god, you guys, I'm pretty hurt.
Fuck.
Con, you said?
Yeah.
That is... I rolled a 5 plus 8.
That
Which
fails.
is not 13.
Your maximum hit point is reduced by 28.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh boy. So you're the healer, you don't need hit points, you just need to give them out.
It's true.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
That's its turn. Scotty, it's your turn. You all watch as Helena gets struck center chest, and like you swear she becomes more like Hercules swimming through the river Styx. She becomes more like thin and emaciated. And she like Helena, you cough, and you see like blackened blood in the palm of your hand. Scotty, your
Fuck.
turn.
Jesus. Okay. How far away am I? I am some distance away. Okay, 40. Oh no, that's 75. 75 minus 45. 75. That would do it. Oh, but it does move me through a path. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. I'm really not good. You know what? Fine. I will move because I don't really know how much I can kind of help at this point. So I'm going to move myself 40 feet to here, peek out. I'm going to have to use a sorcery point to do this. I'm going to distance cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Okay.
And it kind of takes the form again using the horn of just these hisses that just kind of like reverberate and then form themselves into
Okay.
whatever.
What is that? A
creature
wisdom
might-
save?
Wisdom saving throw, yeah.
Natural 17 for a total of 16.
Okay, you would have only succeeded on a 20 then. So it takes hold. It falls.
This
it's
doesn't count as a charmed effect, does it?
I'll read it. Doesn't specify charmed effect. It does say if a creature with an intelligence score of 4 or less isn't affected.
Does not qualify. This thing has an intelligence of 6. It is
Okay,
immune
so-
to exhaustion, frightened, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, or restrained. Does any of that make a difference?
I'm afraid not for you. So
Cool.
it becomes incapacitated, falls prone.
And just keels over.
And at the end of each of its turns, it can take the thing again. It does not specify that it... and each time it takes damage. It can try it again. The DC is 19, so you'd need to get a 20 to succeed on it.
Yup. Found the weakness. Amalia's turn.
Bloody hell. That was me thinking I didn't have a plan. I just about had a plan, but I have used Ace. Let me just clear those spell usage and sorcery points. I'm still annoyed I had to... We're going through things, but this thing is nasty. Amalia's also going to start laughing as she hacks into it.
Okay.
Through the echo. And so the echo on echo warfare.
Okay.
3 strikes. 1, 2, 3.
All right. Roll your first one.
The first is a dirty 20.
Okay.
I've rolled them all, but I can say as
Well,
need be.
then, so if it, because, oh no, wait, so it can't stand up on its turn, but, so, fails its first saving throw, Fails its second saving throw.
It was a
fails
natural
its
one.
third saving
It was there was a natural one in there, so it only takes only 2 of them hit.
Okay. Even with advantage?
I don't think she has advantage on this.
It's prone.
Oh boy! Let me re-roll 3 dice. Then great. Then yeah, they all hit. So great.
Yeah.
Happy days. Thank you for reminding me. Let's punish it.
I don't have a prone version of this mini. I do apologize.
So it's going to take 50 points of slashing damage as Amali just hacks like man into it. While it's there, just as the thing's continues to go, I'll hold it as long as I can. You've got long. And
This thing is... And so Molly just carves into it. Botch, it's your turn.
DM, a question on the geography.
Yep.
That thing to our left, at what point does the cliff start in terms of, something that steps that way needing, would then fall off and die?
This thing needs to take one more step before it starts. So as I said before, hang on, let me draw a line.
Yeah.
Draw freehand. So where I'm drawing now is where... Oh, shit. Okay, ignore that, other bit. So ignore this bit. The line itself, if you can see that, that is where horizontal ground ends. Now, from there, you've got until this bit where it's 45-degree angle slope.
Okay.
I will
Okay.
recolor that red. So yeah, red is straight plummet to sudden death.
Okay.
White is... It stops being something you can stand on. Freely.
Good. Then as I'm next to it, I imagine that as it laid down, I kind of went with it. And I'm now I want to take a step to my right, and I want to try to shove this thing off the side of the cliff.
Okay. I'll note, it is 2 size categories bigger than you, so this will be a very tough DC.
What would you like me to roll, sir?
Athletics.
Oh, good. The strongest thing I'm capable of, apart from survival. Okay.
Who doodled on the map?
Me, I was sort of showing
Oh,
where
right.
the...
I was looking, I was like, what is this? Have you done it? It's like the sort of thing I would do.
Is a natural 18 for a total of 30.
Just succeeds.
DC30!
DC30 added again.
So you manage to shove it... Oh, wrong section. Okay, you guys know where the lines are at this point. I don't need to keep illustrating that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You manage to shove it... and it starts to grapple. It has 1 chance to save itself.
It's incapacitated.
It has no chance to save itself. It will take, so it'll fall about 300 feet, I'll say. Somebody with D&D Beyond, open on a page, you can roll digital dice. Please roll me 30 d6.
30 d6.
Yes.
Oh.
You got it, stand by. Oh, it's so much fun clicking this button. My screen is covered in purple. The dice, one of the dice can't land. 103 points of falling damage.
Halved to 51.
Oh.
Cool. You get to make a wisdom saving throw to try and stop laughing. It's DC still 19.
Okay, still laughing, but it is at the bottom of the cliff now. I'm going to, just to... There we go.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes, we're just...
Good job, guys. Good job.
So it is very much still alive.
So, what with that drop down, just because I can do this, Amali can do this as a free action. She's going to sit down on the floor where she is, and her eyes are going to go completely jet black, and she transfers her entire consciousness into the echo, giving her a maximum distance of 1,000 feet, and then she'll use the movement in each turn that she can to try and get down to the creature. to see. It would take 10 rounds to do that, so the creature would be back up and fighting again. It might not be. Oh, can an echo fall?
An echo can fall, but can it survive the fall?
Can she throw her echoes off the cliff to dive down and just expire them with a strike on the ground? Like death from above.
I'll say yes. Technically, yes. She can spawn it as...
So she'll drop both her echoes down for just like a drop attack for 2. You'll just have the 2 attacks.
No,
from it,
she can do this every turn, because she can summon 2 as a bonus action, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Okay. So.
I will do them. I'll do them in sequence.
Okay,
so,
making it so. I will say.
So the first 2.
Yeah.
I'll do them 1, 2, 1, 2. Both hit, no crit.
Natural 19 for a total of 18.
Nope.
Okay.
And then that's a total of. It's only 19 points of slashing damage. She then does it again. There's a natural 20 in there. And
is this a new round?
New round, yes.
Okay.
You would have also at the end of that creature's turn got to make a roll as well.
Okay. Nope, none of them succeed, so go ahead and roll your damage for those 2.
There's a crit involved in this one, so I'll add an extra dice there. There we go. 38 points of slashing damage.
It's getting closer to dying, but still a bit of a ways off. Okay, next round.
While there's, I mean, unless everyone will actually also, like, Amalia's just going to keep doing this because, just to kind of take it out, I think.
Can I help by throwing some stones down there?
Sure. Like, how big a stone are you trying to find?
As big as I can, like,
Okay.
hurl down.
Okay, let me ask you this, Tamara. Are you in favor of a high risk, high reward?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow. It's
2
another...
things. Athletics check and dexterity saving throw.
Fantastic. That's another 28 points of slashing damage.
Okay, natural 2, natural 17, and natural 9.
Okay, that is so funny. I rolled a 13 on athletics, which is really bad, but a natural 20 on the dexterity save.
That's probably the one you wanted to say
before.
But I'm glad you did, because that would have been the one you wouldn't want to
13
fail.
total on the athletics?
Yeah.
Okay, so the idea was to break off one of those spikes that you see here, and then to be able to jump off before it, like, basically impale it with one of those, but jump off before. Well, most of what I'm saying this as well. Roll your damage for that last.
It was 28, and kind of just for
28
thematically,
total?
yeah. And while this is happening, although we can probably hear it, Amalia and the echoes are completely silent, so it's literally just like silent shadows that's dropping down,
I'm just
smacking
imagining
into it.
Amalia, like literally in a cartoon, like she turns into like a World War II bomber, and then like these little bay doors open.
Fucking brilliant.
So Xanthia, you go and you like slam into this like spiky outcrop, but you don't hit it right, so you only crack off a little bit of the end. So you're gonna do, I'll say 46 non-magical bludgeon damage, but because you didn't like break off the whole thing, you don't really like then you succeed like there's no chance of you falling to your death, or is it like falling like the right like as well?
Which is kind of good. That would have sucked.
Okay, there were 2 ones in there, so that's 12 points of damage.
Half to 6 because it is resistant to non-magical damage.
Well, at least I'm not plummeting, so...
That is true.
I'm taking this as a big win.
Okay,
so.
next round for Amalia.
Clarifying point, it takes an action to do the transfer to the echo, so I think actually you should probably do another 6 slots of saves, because it would have been a bit slower, the process,
Well,
looking at it.
transfer the consciousness, but she can still make them do an attack?
As an action, you can see through the echo's eyes and hear through its ears. During that time, you're deafened and blinded, so it takes the action to do the transfer of the consciousness.
Okay.
So
another 6?
I think that's reasonable.
Okay. No. 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 No, that's 4. No, that's 5. And no, that's 6.
Cool. Okay. And I'll just do them one by one because I think it takes time for it to do this time.
Yeah.
So this next one again is a hit. For 13.
Okay, still alive.
While this is happening, Amalia will be like, I can keep going, but what are we doing now?
Xanthi, you can try to break off another spike if you want.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
Make another
Oh,
athlete.
natural 20!
Alright,
Please
make a dexterity saving throw on top
Do
of
not
that.
fail this dexterity saving throw. It's all for naught.
17.
Succeeds just.
Jesus Christ.
So
Jesus
you-
Christ.
Crack off a whole spike. And just in time, you just... Not even like agile with agility, you just through your strength of your own legs, you just leap and do a backflip and let the spike... As it falls, this like rock stalagmite now just plummets towards the ground and this creature...
What you don't see is that one of the echoes kind of grabs onto it and rides it on the way down.
And this Nightwalker... as the spell finally wears off, just impales it like this much. And its shadowy essence just blows away in the wind.
We did really good there. I'm sorry, guys. It took me a turn to realise I had something to help with that one.
Don't worry.
And
But,
I will say that is where we'll go to break.
oh,
Meet back here at 9 on the dot or in 14 minutes. Everything needs to be empty, your fill needs to be filled, grab yourselves a delicious snack, and we will reconvene here at that time. Thank you to everybody who's watching. We are DC30. See you in a little bit.
Whee!
And we're back. So, Tempest. You find yourself, after this Nightwalker has been impaled and defeated. And I will make the battle cam disappear. What are you doing?
does this path look like a path that would lead upwards? Like this looks like a very obvious route that we can take to get through to where we need to go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's take that path. Do it.
Very well.
Do it.
Can I get a marching order?
I think Skatinos might try and see if he can get up to the ledge to the right of it and kind of see if he has a bit of a vantage point as he, like, not going on ahead per se, but kind of using it for getting a vantage, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I have climbing, I have pythons and rope, so it
Are you
takes
guys
time.
going to take any time to shore yourselves up, or are you going to try power through?
Is anybody really, really hurt? 'Cause I've got the superior healing potion.
I'm pretty hurt, you guys. Yeah.
Right, yeah, you take this superior healing potion.
Okay.
Potion? No, sorry, greater healing potion. Sorry, not superior. Sorry. Sorry. But yeah, I hand the greater healing potion over to Hilera.
Oh, did I say we were going to Disney World? No, I meant the McDonald's playground.
We have Disneyland at home.
We've got superior healing potions at home. The superior healing potions at home.
Okay, I'm also gonna second level cure wounds you, Hilera.
I will, as a reaction, use 2 of the sashes charges to pass that healing onto Amalia as well.
How is she doing?
She's okay. She is just over half at the moment. Let me just double check if she is over half. But she's just over half.
Okay.
It was 137 out of 248. But yeah, she was taking a lot of beatings, but she was then bringing a lot of her stuff back each time as well.
17 points of healing from Xanthia.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'll add that here.
And
That leaves me 1 charge left in this sash to subtle cast something as we need to, but I think I needed to blow some of those charges so we can get some healing going with people.
well, if you want, I can do some more cure wounds. I still have some. Well,
I've only got the 1 charge left, so I can't twin it at the
that's
moment.
okay.
Amalia says, "Are you sure, Xanthia? Don't you need those to like hit him really, really hard?"
Yes, but I still haven't used that much magic today, and
Okay.
It's nice.
Hilira, you know how Ronos is like the best god ever? Can he
He
do
really
anything
is.
for us?
I can ask him. Ronos, could you do some healing for me, please?
I could do a ton of healing for you, my dear, but you know
Okay.
the resource you have to expend in order to use that.
But I don't want to, Ronos. Can you just do me this favor?
I'm sorry, you're breaking up.
Ronos,
I'm
I
going
don't know if
into
you
No,
can hear me,
a
but
tunnel.
No, I'm not. No, you're not. Why are you lying to me? I will yell at you again.
There is no response.
I think you.
so mean that the gods make us fight their stupid battles, and they don't
Right.
even heal us.
Right, it's just rude. Wait. Clothis! Can you heal us, please? I braided your hair that one time. We're buddies now.
You see another looming shadow as you
Oh God, it's
scream
another
out into
Nightwalker.
the mount.
Oh shit, if it is another night.
There is no response.
Damn it!
We should
Why are
probably
the
move
gods
before we trigger things.
annoying?
Did I manage to climb up, by the way? So do I have advantage of, do I have advantage points as we travel?
Yeah.
Cool.
As you climb up, Scotty, because you guys are sort of at the top, the final third of the mountain, at the bottom of the final third of the mountain. Make a perception check.
$18.
You see it. These faint ripples in reality, these waves of purple aura emanating from a section of the mountain that's just beyond your sight.
I wanted something that looked like it was the way in. I think I've seen it. I'm going the right way,
Cool.
and I will travel along the ridge as we go.
Very well. I need a group constitution check for these icy, windy conditions.
Dirty 20.
Succeeds.
Just straight constitution
Straight
check or
constitution.
saving.
Straight constitution.
Sad. 13. But I'm resistant to cold.
So 13 succeeds.
Dirty 20.
Succeeds.
Sorry,
I
Violet.
heard, but I'm resistant to cold twice.
Sorry, Violet.
I'm
That's a
very
7.
resistant to cold.
Violet fails.
Feels like a very German thing to say, but I am resistant to cold. Yeah.
Well, you know, there's no such thing as bad weather, but only bad clothing, and we are not made out of sugar after all.
As an Italian, come down to the sunny Mediterranean and melt like popsicles, because we're built for the heat, and I would love to watch your cold resistance do you no good.
Well, I'm from the south of Germany, so I'm actually good with sun as well.
Shit. Man, even in reality, you're double dipping your cold and fire, like, attunement. So, the Thassa Purvaros thing was serendipitous.
It was meant to be.
Amalia fails. There's nothing like points of exhaustion and stuff like that, but that may inform disadvantage on certain things, like perhaps in a battle to come. At least maybe like for the first one in a round or something.
Right.
Other than that, you all press on and the auras, the pulsating waves get stronger until each one you feel your teeth vibrate. And like your toes tickle as like almost like a tuning fork. Like it just vibrates your essence as you feel the thrum of power. Xanthia,
Yes.
with each thrum, you feel yourself getting closer to what will be your final destination of this battle.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What is going through Xanthia's mind?
Oh god. I think Xanthia's mind is pretty empty right now. Like, it's laser focused. Like, this is where we're going, one step at a time, and she's trying to just fall back on her routine as a soldier, basically. Like, you know what you have to do, so don't overthink it. Just go there, get it done, and whatever is actually going on, that's a problem for later.
All right. Ever the soldier. You fall back on what's tried and true. Scotty, what's going through Scotty's mind?
It's fucking cold. And there is it is a bit of a struggle just to kind of get rid of the bite. And certain wounds on his body seem to be a little bit more susceptible to sort of the pangs of cold than others. So like he's kind of holding his hands a little, he's kind of gripping his hands. His glaive now on his back. He's kind of like rubbing his hands together where they seem to be a little bit poorer of circulation. And he is steeling himself by quietly singing the Song of the Scola Vale, which is the one I sent way back when. And just while trying to occasionally have to like raise his hand and kind of like pause, like catch his breath while he's singing to kind of deal with a degree of frost, he just kind of takes a moment to think of what this is all for and things that he would do if he was able to come out of this alive, if not, battered. And he glances down, and his glance lingers on a couple of his companions, and he thinks of some of the troubles and heartaches and traumas that they've each had to deal with. His eyes linger on Amalia for a little bit longer than the others, and then he will look up and he will again kind of bluster away from the wind and push forward.
And as you hum a new tune as well. Stop me, Morse, if this is out of line, but something that's playing on your mind. Heroes in a line, marching through the snow, like shattered blue dragon bones, drifting in the foam. A crawling soldier girl is coming home. Brave soldier girl comes marching home. Literally just pulled that out of my ass just now because it seemed appropriate. Scotty, make a performance check.
$22.
Roll a d20.
$17.
You'll gain that many temporary hit points. A final gift. As you sing this song, it thrums and you swear you feel your tongue morph into a forked tongue for a second. One last gift from Vatica. Botch, what is going through your mind right now?
As we're trudging up the mountainside, the familiar crunch, crunch, crunch of fresh fallen snow underneath my cloth boots, the memory of all of the many years in exile, the memory of many years in exile sort of coming up to bite me in the ass as I think about all the things that I've done, all the things that I've tried to do, all the things that I've failed and succeeded at. There is a fear. The fear is not about the battle to come. Ironically, the fear is what comes afterwards if we were to succeed in victory. The fear comes in the form of what happens when we get back, and I need to deal with the consequences of my actions now that I'm wearing the stalking bear garb, now that I have associated myself with various key prominent members of the city, and now that I have crossed that line from which there is no going back, I have to finally face the consequences I've been running for 10 years. And as this happens, I say a brief prayer to Clothis to give me not only a victory in the upcoming fight, but a good death, so that I can go out in with the kind of glory that I've been chasing for the last few years, rather than having to face the ignominy of a public execution.
As the prayer leaves your lips, you hear an answer.
You are as true a warrior as there can be, Bacchus. Any death you could muster would be a noble one. You have earned that, at the very least. But I will not permit you to offhandedly go out so easy, for dying is easy. You fear a future where you succeed. Good. To fear success is to hope. And if I can get even the most hopeless man to hope again, I can think of no greater validation of my domain and my power. For what is fate, if not the defiance of hopelessness? If not the determination to seek the immutability? The will to fight on, to fortify the land you inhabit, to persist in spite of every slight, every pain, every setback, to say to the world that you will prevail.
And this final part, Botch, is not... You hear Clothus's voice, but you also hear Purforos's voice at the same time. And so do you, Xanthia. You hear both their voices for this phrase, this colloquialism. Clothus may be borrowing it, but it does belong to Purforos. I will do this in Purforos's voice, but it's both their voices simultaneously.
Into the fires of battle, unto the anvil of war.
And it strikes you as odd for a moment, but you understand it now. It's purely the simplest way the message can be condensed. And the message is, dare to defy. Dare to let yourself be happy. The notion that through fury, through sort of fire and through fervor, one can find their own salvation. The understanding that something that Clothus may have been trying to teach you all along, and something that Purforos was trying to teach you all along, Xanthia. That the part of you that can feel fury, your anger, is the part of you that knows you deserve to be treated right and with respect and kindness. Your anger is the part of you that loves you. And so, as you trek over this hill, over this slope, it finally all clicks. This is all I'll say. If you have anything you'd like to add to that, you can do so now, or if you'd like to let that lie, you can do so as well. It's up to you.
I think as Xanthia hears these words, she'll hold on to Atmos a little bit tighter and just subconsciously kind of like trace the metal where the words "unto the anvil" are also written on the trident. And
Botch. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
that way. No, it's
Yeah,
fine.
sorry. Botch. Anything you'd like to buttress that with, or?
Fine. Let's just fucking have it then, and consequences be damned.
I have never felt so proud of you, Bacchios.
And that's the last thing you hear. Just pure validation and approval at those words you just uttered.
Nice.
Hilira, what is going through your mind right now?
I feel like Hilera is walking in the back and just looking at her friends and just thinking about all the fun things they had. Like all the fun fights, like the Eater of Hope. Oh my god, when they got possessed, that was so funny when we got possessed. And she's just going through everything like that happened with the fights and all the fun they had and the cuddle puddles. And that time that Buckles turned into a bunny. And that time I got possessed again.
And the time Xanthia got possessed and stabbed you.
The time, yeah, like everything. The one time I messaged Johnny and he got angry at me.
Alright. We'll start with Amalia. What is your standout memory of Amalia?
Ooh, my standout memory of Amalia is actually the first time she met Amalia. it was right before they were, or like right after they'd taken a long rest. And Amalia was just kind of like, well, come here then, stranger. You can sit with me. Amalia was their first real friend.
That is Amalia. A heart of gold worn on one sleeve, despite the fierce feline exterior. And what about Scotty? What is your standout memory of Scotty in this moment?
I think for Skotinos, there's not one memory. It is more like a feeling. It's a feeling of when Hilera does something stupid. Or the party gets into a situation that they know they're kind of fucked. I feel like Hilera naturally turns to Skotinos to be like, what do we do now? And Scotty always knows what to do and always gets them out of trouble.
Very
or into
good.
trouble sometimes.
Very good. The most unlikely of sensible eldest siblings, and if you're a full family, then Xanthia may be the mother. But if you are all siblings, Scotty, I definitely think is the eldest one.
Mm-hmm.
But Scotty, you swear you almost feel that adoration, just subliminally, metaphysically. That makes me feel good. As for Botch, and for the record, whenever everyone talks about Botch as the rabbit, I'm picturing, what's that Family Guy bit with the genetically modified pig, the oink that goes oink. But instead it's like shit. Okay, if you had to condense it to a word, what word would rabbits do? Like not oink, but scree. Chirp. Scree.
The moment's a shame, mate. Got anything to say? No, he's just sleeping. Never mind.
Oh, I see movement.
He'll just be eating food. Just eating hay.
All right.
I won't bother him.
What is the standout memory of Bacchios?
I think also the first time they met. And he was cuddling with his weapon.
Very, very apt. A brief moment of humanity you saw. You see once again upon his face is, you see, with a context unknown to you, softened acceptance. You see a man who had resigned himself to being a beast allow himself to be human once again in this moment. And I'll buttress this point, this larger point. Do you have any standout memories about all the other different friends or family you've made along the way, and what are they?
Well, I think for Xanthia, a really important moment for Hilera was that one time Hilera did the snooping into Scotino's thoughts, and they got into a fight about it. And then Xanthia came up to Hilera to check if she was okay. For Hilera, that was the moment she knew she liked this woman more than just liking someone as a friend. And, yeah, I think she has, memories of messing with her brothers, with her older sister, just little things.
Yeah. Every little thing adds up in this moment. Moments with your brothers, your little sister. Heck, flying on Daxos's back a few hours ago and telling Defili about the Dungeons and Dragons maybe a week or so ago. Eudokia, Rhea, Jason,
Oh, Jason.
everybody. They are all with you now. And you all take a deep breath and you feel peace. As you finally crest this slope and you see it. It must be incredibly ancient. But it is nonetheless, for it looks excavated, and there are eldritch glyphs you do not recognize upon it, but you see a arch of some kind that has a like a black hole at its center as it pulses, as this sort of ancient stone eldritch archway, the black hole pulses, and you see a night walker come out by itself, and it stares down at a lone, muscular figure in a golden mask who just points, and the night walker nods. And it just walks off. And this figure stands alone by this portal of sorts that seems to be shepherding in the forces of darkness from you don't know where. What are you doing?
Is this the person we're looking for?
Make a perception check.
Oh, gods.
And we still have found who we're looking for.
No, that's a 7.
It's definitely a returned.
From my vantage point, is it any better?
This make a perception check.
I don't want to roll over this because I know we don't. Oh, for fuck's sake. 10.
With your vantage point, this returned definitely looks far more decorated than other returns you've seen. This one is about 7 feet tall, carrying a impossibly large greatsword, a tenebrium blade, if you will. It has no guard, but it sort of just tapers outwards and then becomes like a, I forget, you know the shape I mean, like that, with like these 2 barbs at the side, and then like a U-shaped tip. And as it just drags along the ground, you swear you see like reality warp around this blade. And as you swear you see like faint fiery aura emanating off of him. As if the fires... 1 second. As if the fires of Agonas, the realm of those who died in battle, itself emanated from him.
How far away is he?
Couple 100 feet.
Oh, fuck. I guess he's seen us.
As if to answer your point, you hear.
This is exactly what I wanted. All of you.
And he turns to stare you all down with his arms out.
Against all of me.
Calm down, Ultron.
Hey, fuck you.
And he just stares at you all in open defiance.
Can I do something?
Sure.
Can I cast a spell?
Sure.
I'd like to point my scepter at the dudes. My Rona scepter. And just go, you've got a very big ego. And then I'll slam my scepter on the ground, and I'm going to cast Laud and heal everyone for 33 hit points.
Oh, nice!
These, like, fluttering astral sparrows fly out and get absorbed into everyone.
Nice.
And you all get reinvigorated as you hear in your
That
head.
was good.
Yes, my dear. Unleash hell. I am with you always, and I'm very proud of you. And as the aura of sparrows dies down and you're all healed, you hear.
Good. Would have hated to not even break a sweat. So come now. Don't be shy. In case I didn't make myself tremendously clear. You. Me. Hard as you can.
Stares directly at you, Xanthia, for a moment.
Take a good look at her. For I will enjoy peeling the flesh from her bones.
Go ahead and try.
What
And on
the
that,
fuck did you just say to my girlfriend?
Marley also goes, oh, hell no, and starts charging forwards.
Go.
Said the last thing you will all witness is your greatest anguish, and only then will I grant you death. So come now, face me. Let us make your end memorable.
As Amalia
as you all
starts
descend
singing,
into
Xanthia
him.
takes off.
Yeah.
And you all come into the clash. That is where we'll end tonight's session.
Oh! No, we could boss it out in 30 minutes.
Everyone levels up to level 20.
Oh!
Yes.
Oh, hell.
Would you guys like to see the final battle map?
Yes!
Yes.
Yeah, alright.
I will activate it on here as well. Let me just grab, yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's everybody. I'm just gonna get rid of the echoes for now, but yeah, that's roughly what it'll look like. Activate.
Ooh, hello. Oh, there's the little prick.
I'm gonna zoom in on him so everyone can see it. I'll be advertising this for next session as well, but this is the token that who I collaborated with Keora on Patreon to create. I designed the stat block, they drew the token. That is actually Timaret the Murder King, a challenge rating 30 creature who you can tune in to watch these guys face next episode, episode 131, as the last battle draws. You can also check, get that stat block by subscribing to Keora on Patreon, Caeora. They're a really cool content creator, and I like to think somewhat of a friend of mine at this point in time. Do check them out; they're pretty cool. But that aside, a certainly shorter session, Sean Connery here, telling you that it was a shorter session.
Listen here, Junior.
Yes. For the next session and the one after that will probably be slightly grindier. I hope you all, my players, have made sure to have late shifts on the next couple Mondays. Because yes, from next session, the final battle of this campaign will begin. I hope you're all as excited as I am, and I have genuine tears in my eyes.
I'm gonna throw up.
A moment that was 3 years in the making, that I at times thought I would never see, is gonna happen.
12, yes.
It'd be awkward for us to party wipe at this point, guys. Just gonna say. Like, just imagine, like, you've got to start that for progress right from the beginning again. It's just...
That's true. And I owe it all to you guys. You guys are the reason we are here. So speaking of you guys, let's do this randomly. Hilira, would you like to tell these fine folks about yourself?
Yes, I would like everyone to know that I have 192 hit points, and I'm very proud of myself. Which got reduced by, what is it, 28 or something, which kind of sucks.
So you don't now, but you know. You did.
I did.
Also, you don't fully heal on a level up.
I know I don't, but
Okay.
looking at my max HP, it's 192, and I'm really proud of myself, okay? I'm just a little bean.
That's fair.
Anyways, I play D&D sometimes. Most of my games are on break, so I'm here, or I'm on Instagram, which is Vela.Louise with an E at the end, and that's me.
Okay. Morse, would you like to... I will leave the floor open to you as always.
Well, would you take a look at that delicious looking token? Do you know how that was created? By collaboration, and that's what makes all of these awesome moments that much sweeter. And the best way to allow things like this to happen in the future, when we inevitably wipe and we have to start again at level 1, is to support those third-party content creators, zip them a few, whatever currency they favor the most, so they can make awesome things like this, collaborate with your other content creators, and just keep making this game as awesome as it is, because it just makes the inevitable death a slightly sweeter. Though, you know, let's hope we don't die, guys. And that's it from me.
Very well. Ali, take it away.
Bonjour, bonsoir, and hello, everyone. I'm Angel Undies on Instagram. I like to do lots of 3D printing for people because I can't say no. So I'm currently building Romeo, and most of his Mandalorian armor. I've done him the helmet. I'm doing the armor. I'm doing his shoulder plates are currently printing, and I've just finished his little hand plates.
Oh, yay! Yes, it was a big ask, and I do appreciate you.
So if you need anything made for your cosplay, for your 3D, for your D&D sessions, do you need minis, or do you need boss monsters, or do you just need some terrain? Let me know.
I will absolutely do a full, photo shoot showcase of the Mando armor once it completes, to help advertise that for you and hopefully bring you all of the extra commissions.
Lovely.
And last but certainly not least, Tamara. The floor is yours.
Hi. I'm still reeling. I don't know, man. You can find me most places on the internet at mar_inated. That's spelled out marinated. Except for Instagram, where you can find me at itsmar_inated. Yeah. I can't believe we're in front of the BBG. So... come back here next week.
Please do. You can't believe you're in front of the BBG. Think how I feel. I've been here since day one. So is Morse.
Yeah.
Was it 3 or 4 years ago now?
I think it's 3. I'll have to check. We'll do some time checks to see what it is.
I mean,
but,
I can find out. Like,
Yeah. It's
we
been a
put
good
the
one.
episode 1 on YouTube. Hang on. I've got this. Videos, scroll. Okay, it's saying 3 years ago. Yeah, I wish it would tell me the exact date it was uploaded. "25th of August 2020 was when the first VOD went onto YouTube.
Damn.
It's been a long road.
And I've loved every moment. As for Violet, you can find her at Violet_Riddle_ on Instagram. I do apologize that she wasn't here yet again this evening, but basically she had health troubles, we'll put it that way, that inhibited her. But I've made her promise that she will be with me for the next 2 weeks. And so she can use my laptop, and she will be with you in crisp 720 detail for the final battle of this campaign.
Yeah.
And for myself, you can find... Oh, Distal's Place, thank you for the posture check. I definitely need that. But as for myself, you can find me on Instagram at Electrum_cosplay. I'm going to be posting a lot more progress pics of the OC Mandalorian armor that Ali's helping me design, put together. And some cool stuff in the lineup for MegaCon. As there's only 2 days, I can only do 2 outfits, but for MegaCon, I will be doing the OC Mandalorian that I've designed, and I will be doing Captain Atom from DC Comics. You can find all the show's socials at DC30 Official, and if you like this content and you want more of this content, you can join our Discord for all sorts of bits and bobs, including tokens. I don't have the rights to distribute to mod it for free, unfortunately. It was a collaboration, but I can point you in the right direction, and I can release all my other previous tokens that I've kit bashed together and have the rights to release for free, including a dragon turtle, a phoenix, a red great worm, Doomwake giant, and all the sorts of that and more is on the official Google Drive, as well as a whole bunch of additional lore I have built for the setting, tips and tricks on how to flavor your campaign for an ancient Greek theme, and chat with the cast and more as we gear up for next year and everything that will entail. And that's all I have to say on the matter, so we'll do a raid in a moment, but for the VOD, we will sign off here. We will see you next week for the home stretch. We love you all. You have a good evening. We're DC30.